Stephanie Stitches here. Welcome to my channel where together we sew. If you're brand new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell for notifications so you'll know when I post videos like this one or go live. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I love seeing you here and all your comments down below. So today I'm going to work on my cotton cuts clue. Month 2 of Piazza has arrived, and if you guys remember, I have the Signoria colorway, which as you can see is Cape Facet fabrics, and I picked this colorway because it was totally out of my comfort zone. There was lots and lots of colorways that I wanted. I had a really hard time choosing, but I find myself choosing the same one over and over again, or the same colors over and again. I've always wanted to do a quilt with this fabric, and I just didn't know how to cut it or how to use it, so I decided to let Cotton Cuts make that decision for me. And so I picked this colorway, and I'm really happy I did. I actually really love it. And so I decided to make these videos this time around to keep myself on track, because I found myself a lot of times with the Cotton Cut Sew Along, even though they make it easy for us because they pre-cut everything and all you have to do is open the package and sew it together, somehow I still manage to get behind. I will get up to clue 7, 8, sometimes even 9 and just not finish the quilt. So I'm sewing it this time on camera to keep myself on track. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here with the sewing, and it looks like there's not so many pieces this month. I have the small, there's a small and a large option. I have the small, so I think this is gonna go together pretty quickly. Okay, so I've got my directions here in front of me, and it looks like this month I have some A pieces, some B pieces, C, D, and E. So I went ahead and laid them out, you know, so I don't have to keep looking at my picture, which I do have. A lot of times I lose this, so I do take a picture on my phone, but I actually have managed to keep it so far. So I went ahead and laid out my color pieces. And it looks like this month is fairly simple. It's just putting these together like half square triangles and then putting them in the correct way and attaching it to this piece. So we're going to make 2 sets of these. I'm going to do one on camera and one by myself just for time purposes, but pretty simple month. So that's pretty awesome. This is going to go quick. Yay! Not that you always want quilting projects to go quick, but it is nice to have something that goes quicker every now and again. Especially when you're doing projects that aren't quick. And I've got a lot of things going that take quite a bit of time, so it's nice to have this fun, quick project. And something that I don't have to cut. So I'm just going to chain piece all these to make it quicker, if my fingers will work and pick up the fabrics. You can pin if you like. I'm not much of a pinner, so just sort of gonna wing it. Now I know a lot of people say that you should do the cotton cuts a scant 1/4 inch. I just do everything the way I like to do it, which is just a straight 1/4 inch, and if mine ends up a tiny bit smaller than what it's supposed to be, I'm okay with that. The most important thing when you sew something, if you sew it different than the directions, is just to make it consistent. I don't want to do a 1/4 inch on all these pieces and then later on, you know, start doing a scant 1/4 inch, because then it would be pretty off at the end. I love it. The half square triangles are all cut for you. The dog ears are cut off. We don't have to size them down. It's great. So those are all sewn together. Just going to clip those apart. And then press them. And then start putting this together. Seems too easy this month. Kind of nice that we have an easier month. Okay. I'm going to press all of these A-B ones towards the A. I'm a visual person. I don't tend to read instructions, so if it says to press it towards V, you should. I'm just looking at the picture and doing it. I guess I could flip it over and check, but I'm going to be a rebel. I'm just going to do it my way. Lovely colors. The pattern is always what throws me on these fabrics, but the colors are beautiful. So I'm glad I don't have to decide where to put pieces, that somebody else is doing that for me. I think I'm going to do the same with the CD squares, which is the other set of squares. I'm going to press them all towards C. Like I said though, if the directions say something else, definitely follow the directions. I'm being a rule breaker today. Ooh, that's a pretty combination. I love how these fabrics also, these cape fabrics, look different depending on which part of the cut you have, because they have so much pattern. Like this one looks totally different than the other one. Can you guys see that? Because that one's purple and this one's like bright pink. Very interesting. I love it. There's not as much contrast in this colorway as there is in some of the other colorways. So it'll be interesting because I've seen people posting in the Cotton Cuts group for the mystery quilt along other colorways when they're done. So it'll be interesting to see how this one looks compared to the other quilts. Because a lot of these fabrics are, even though they're a different SKU in the fabric line, they're very similar colors, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays in at the end. So now we're going to just have to sew all the squares together. So I'm going to line all these up. These ones are easy. They're all going the same direction with A here and B here. So I've got all those lined up. This one is the only one you have to watch for a second. The C's on this one, so this is C, this is D for me, all go up to the left until you get to the very last one. Then the D goes up to the left. So we're going to flip this guy around. So you're going to have two D matching fabrics right there next to each other. So that's the only one you need to watch. See how there's not a lot of contrast though? It's kind of hard to tell that those, I mean you could see that they go together, but all these sort of blend. So it'll be interesting to see how this comes out. Okay, so we're just going to build our rows now. This is very, very simple this month, which is nice. Nice to have a quick, easy month with all the things I got going on. Especially with school starting everywhere, and I feel like no matter how old you are or what your situation, September seems to be kind of a hectic month for people. So good time to have an easy month. Do this one, and then I'll press them both, and then we'll do the final step, which is just attaching them to that center teal piece there. And then make sure you turn this one, and you have, these are C, D, C, D, C, D, and make sure you have D, C. So you only flipped one in the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to give these a press. Again, check your instructions. I'm probably not ironing these the way they're supposed to be. I'm just ironing the way that makes sense to my brain. Okay. And then we're just going to attach these to that centerpiece, and then we're done. Seems too simple. Okay. This center piece is like my favorite one from this whole project. It's gorgeous. That might need to be what fabric I purchased for my backing. That's pretty. I'm going to press this towards the centerpiece because of all the seams right there. It seems like the better way to do it. Oh, this piece is so gorgeous. Love it. Okay, now we're going to attach this one. Alrighty. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so we don't know which way they're going to go yet, but here's my piece for this month. So you're going to make two of these exactly the same. And that's it. Yep, 2 units this month. Fast and easy. Okay, so there's both my blocks for this month. I did the second one off camera. It took about 5 minutes. So I think you can get this month's done in 10-15 minutes. This was so quick and easy. I almost feel like I'm doing something wrong or missing something. But I love it. I love the colors. That teal in the center of both of my blocks is just beautiful. So can't wait to see how this plays out. If you're sewing along with me, let me know below what colorway you have and why you chose it. I would love to hear that, because I know why I chose mine, and I've explained that to you guys, so I would love to hear why you chose yours. There was definitely several others, some with sea creatures, which you guys know I love the sea stuff, and a purple colorway and a blue colorway, so it was hard for me to resist all those and go with this, but I'm really happy I did. Alright guys, take care. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon.